Hey there, YouTube. This is my new YouTube channel. It's Obscure Games and Consoles. I created this because I love video games and I want to showcase my collection. I'm going to go ahead and show off my 3DS and Vita collection for starters, and then eventually I'll go through the rest of my collection. So first off, we have Animal Crossing New Leaf. Notice it doesn't have the virtual case, but it's the game it plays, so it's cool. Got Are You Smarter Than Fifth Grader? Thought it was going to be a good game, not so much. Eventually I'll be going ahead and going through these more in depth, but for now it's just going to be a run through of what I got. So we got Cave Story, great game. Wish I had the case and sleeve, but it's hard enough to find that in this, so glad to have that. Donkey Kong Returns, great game, great on the Wii, better on the handheld, in my opinion. Got Paper Mario Sticker Star, great game as well. Really great RPG, fun to play. Got Ocarina of Time 3D, great version of Ocarina, handheld, on the go, great 3D effects, great gameplay. Got Majora's Mask 3D, also a really great handheld Zelda game. Again, great 3D graphics, 3D effects rather. Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. This takes place in the same realm as, the same world as Link to the Past. Great use of the 3D. Love the environments. Gameplay is awesome. Zelda Triforce Heroes, not so good. Thought it was a great game. Kind of like Four Swords, but yeah, not so much. You focus on clothing. It's not that great. Luigi's Mansion, new Dark Moon, great game. Loved on the GameCube. It's better on this. Again, on the go, great game. Got New Super Mario Bros. 2, again, not the real case, but still the game, so it's good. Super Mario 3D Land, great game. It was a great game all the way through. Again, love the graphics, love the gameplay, classic Mario, awesome. Super Mario 3D, Super Mario Maker 3D, 3DS. Great game, love to make my Mario levels. Great levels they included in the game to play through. Love the challenges that they did for the 3DS version. One thing they could have done better, as everybody else says, would be to go ahead and allow the sharing of the levels online. Would have been awesome, but Street Pass is the next best thing, so it's alright. Yoshi's New Island. How many times have they remade this game? A lot. But great game, a lot of fun, worth picking up. So that is my 3DS collection. Now we'll move on to the Vita. So we got Army Corps of Hell. I literally just opened this before starting the video, so I've yet to play it, but I've heard really good things. It's from Square Enix, so it's got to be good. Borderlands 2, great handheld version of the game. Yes, it's got its performance issues, but again, a really awesome title. I love this game. I played it for hours on end for I don't know how long. First week or two I had it, so great game. Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. Arguably the worst Vita game ever created on a lot of the top 10 worst lists. I like the game. If you try to go into the game thinking it's Black Ops on a console, you can't do that. You have to understand this is a handheld version of the game. They did what they could. Great game. Awesome game. Dynasty Warriors next. Don't have the original case, wish I did, but great hack and slash game on the Vita. Earth Defense Force 2, Invaders from Planet Space. Really great shooter. It's amazing if you like to just blast things for, an hour or two. It's a great time waster, a lot of fun, somewhat challenging in the later levels, so really good. Good game there. Final Fantasy XX2 HD Remaster. Great set of ports. I love the PS2 versions of the games. Great to have them on the Vita, and they look amazing. Freedom Wars. Now, this game is it's how would I describe this? Um, a third person shooter slash RPG. You start in this prison. You have to go through missions to earn money and credits in order to gain freedoms within the prison. It's a pretty unique system. Really good game, worth checking out. Killzone Mercenary, arguably one of the best first-person shooters ever released on the Vita. One of the best games that's out of the Vita, in my opinion. Graphics are amazing. Gameplay is awesome. If you want Killzone on the go, this is the way to do it. Little Big Planet Vita. Never in the original case, but I have the game. It's very similar to all of the other Little Big Planet releases over the years through the consoles. But this takes unique advantage of the Vita, and that you can take pictures of things around your, wherever you are, and use them as stickers and textures and things. So it's a really good game. Little Deviants. This is really a game. It's a set of mini games. It's there to showcase the various aspects of the Vita, like the touchscreen, the rear camera, touchpad, things of that nature. Just showcase the things you can do with the Vita. Not so much a great game as much as it is a novelty, I guess, but still fun for a few minutes at least. Mortal Kombat, great fighter. It's just like all the other Mortal Kombat's really. Freddy Krueger in this one is kind of cool. One thing to note is that with the FMV sequences, they're a lot better than the actual game, like in-game models, which is kind of disappointing. So you have this really great looking FMV sequence, and then you sort of get the game, and it's like, okay, well, it's kind of cruddy, but really good gameplay if you don't mind hitting the graphics department. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. This is Sony's take on Smash Brothers. Think of it as a cross between Super Smash Brothers and Shrek Super Slam. Shrek Super Slam was a game that was released on the consoles. I think it was released on Xbox, maybe PS2, where you were Shrek characters, and the way that you actually attacked opponents, or actually got a kill, if you will, was to build like your super meter. This is the exact same thing, but just for Sony characters. I think this is better, but I think the mechanics of it could have been more Smash Brothers-esque. So it'd been nice to see. Ragnarok Odyssey. This is an Ace, but this is a Ragnarok Odyssey. Great RPG. This was actually my first foray into the Ragnarok series. Since then, I've been trying out the other Ragnarok games, and they're really good. Resistance Burning Skies. The first Vita game I ever purchased. As a first-person shooter, mechanically, it's not that great. Graphics are all right, but as a Resistance game, it's a good game. It's a really good game. Uncharted Golden Abyss. What is not to like about this game? It is Uncharted. It's on the Vita. It's portable on the go. Graphics are amazing. Yes, they shoehorned in the gyroscope and the motion controls of the Vita. At least they felt shoehorned in. Kind of like a showcase like the Little Deviants did. But they did the same thing with this one, unfortunately. I wish it was done a bit better than that. But really good game, really good story. A lot of hours I put into this. Awesome game. Unit 13. It's a exclusive to the Vita. It's a third-person shooter. Similar in the vein of I guess any other third-person shooter really. another military third-person shooter, but really well done. Awesome game. Wipeout 2048. This game is a lot like any of the other Wipeout games. Graphically, looks stunning. Awesome soundtrack. Really great game. Really great racer. Very fast-paced. It's brutal, or at least it can be very brutal. Very frustrating, but very, very good game. The Wolf Among Us. This is the very first, or excuse me, the second Telltale game that I've played. The first one being The Walking Dead. So I played a little bit of The Walking Dead. I saw this. I'm like, okay, this has got to be good. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Really good game. Now, the Vita does kind of struggle a little bit during some of it. There's a little bit of stuttering, but really good storyline, really good game. Good game to pick up. And the last game that I have on the Vita, World of Final Fantasy. Beautiful game, beautiful gameplay. It's Final Fantasy meets Pokemon. Is really what it is. You can play you're thrown in this chibi world where they're all cutesy and small looking. But you're a really good game, really good purchase. I'm glad I purchased it. The only downside of the game, I'd say, is that in order to get the voiceovers for the English FMV sequences, you have to actually download a patch for it. But other than that, really good game. So that was my showcase for my 3DS and Vita collection. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is my first video. Hopefully the first of many. I do plan on showcasing all of my collection across PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, Dreamcast, Xbox 360, original Xbox, Game Boy Advance, and my PSP collection. I have just, I believe, 80 games on the PSP, so that's going to be in a completely separate video, probably over 2 videos. I'm going to eventually do in-depth reviews on these games, showcasing gameplay and things of that nature. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and hopefully I'll have more videos coming in the future.